In Ananya Bhatnagar, who has been covering the courts and this latest development that we are breaking. Ananya, tell us what's going on here. The Enforcement Directorate is now extending the ambit of this investigation to include the Aam Aadmi Party as a whole.
Well, definitely, Rahul, this is a big development coming in so far as, in fact, the whole Liquorgate probe is concerned. Section 70 of the PMLA has been invoked officially against, in fact, the Aam Aadmi Party very clearly and categorically, and a very big statement, though the 70 argument had been put forth before that also. But today, in the reply that has been accessed exclusively by CNN News 18 for its viewers, very clearly and categorically, it has gone on to say that the Aam Aadmi Party did money laundering through Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. These are the words that has been stated by the Enforcement Directorate in its lengthy reply filed before the Delhi High Court opposing the petition filed by Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, challenging his arrest in fact, the money laundering case pertaining to the liquor scam. Not only this, they also go on to say that even after multiple opportunities, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has remained evasive. He had, skipped those 9 summons and ultimately, even after High Court had, denied him an interim relief, then the Enforcement Directorate itself had to go and arrest Mr. Arvind Kejriwal in this particular case. And that's exactly the big statement, Rahul, that comes in is that the Aam Aadmi Party did money laundering by way of, in fact, Arvind Kejriwal, Section 70 being invoked, because it is a political party and it comes under the ambit of the company definition of Section 70 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The big claim of the Enforcement Directorate coming in by way of this affidavit that we've accessed exclusively.
Well, does this have repercussions for the Aam Aadmi Party participation in the elections itself? Now, that is a fundamental point, viewers, which will be raised, of course. Ananya Bhatnagar, what can we conclude on this particular point? Because if you are accusing an entire party of being corrupt, then that might have implications, given that the code of conduct is in place right now.
Well, definitely, a whole political party has now been accused, which according to the PMLA, what can follow for, in fact, the Aam Aadmi Party is that, first of all, their bank accounts can be attached, their fundings can actually be, frozen. Is, attachment can happen under the PMLA. That would be the biggest hit to them. And also because, political parties are registered under the registration of the Representation of the People Act, I'm sorry. And, there can be a complaint to the Election Commission of India that, there is some kind of a vicarious liability being attached to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal also. And now that the Aam Aadmi Party will, Section 70 would be invoked against the Aam Aadmi Party, then please derecognize this party. This can also, actually happen to the Aam Aadmi Party. But the biggest problem that could actually occur is with regards to the freezing of the bank accounts of the Aam Aadmi Party. This is
well, let us try to get some former ECs in on this. This is big breaking news, viewers, coming on the hard facts, a big development. It's a development which is big because the backdrop are the elections. Remember, the Congress party has won a small reprieve from the income tax authorities. Yesterday, the IT told the Supreme Court that, look, we will not recover the 3,000 odd crores that the Congress party owes us in liabilities till the elections get over. But that doesn't prevent, viewers, the ED from approaching the EC or the EC suo moto taking action and confiscating as proceeds of crime, as attaching as proceeds of crime, funds of the Aam Aadmi Party, viewers. Remember, in one particular case, the proceed of crime has already been established as 330 odd crores, viewers. That's a big amount of money. AAP is contesting primarily elections in 2 states. 330 odd crores attached from the Aam Aadmi Party could make it really, really, really vulnerable, and also, of course, render it incapacitated in going ahead and contesting those elections. It could make it very problematic. But we're going to try and get you more analysis of that, the implications of this, because if AAP is a beneficiary of the crime, viewers, then a whole set of new implications emerge. We'll try to connect you with a former election commissioner or even those who can interpret as lawyers the Representation of People's Act and give us a slightly more detailed perspective on the implications for AAP as such. But let me just open this